Aloy! It's been a while since Bleeding Mark.
Oh, it's fucking Natika. I remember you. Funny name.
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood in Bleeding Mark.
Atika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentok to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
At last.
This seems familiar.
Any call. 10 were defending the mountain land.
Yep, this brings back some of my own memories wearing outfits that look a lot like those ones. Yeah, I'm glad I never dove into snow headfirst with one of those. Like, you know, during the rushing exercises. Most people just, yeah, they just... Like, whenever we were in that knee-deep snow with those outfits, or with the full battle gear on, and we were doing the rushing exercises on an assault, like, we would basically just do damn near anything to, you know, both avoid enemy fire, but at the same time to not have to, like, dive chest first on the snow. Because the worst thing that you can do in very cold weather like that with a lot of snow and you can't go inside easily whatsoever because you're deployed on a mission or an assignment, and you're just gonna have to be in the forest for like 2 weeks in a row or something. The worst thing you can do is get yourself wet and uncomfortable, like ridiculously uncomfortable in wet. Like, just like that. In the outside cold breeze. You know, that was just horrible. So most people, including myself, avoided it like plague. But, you know, you could run or crouch next to trees while rushing at the same time, so that was always helpful. You know, except most or a lot of assault rifle bullets go through some smaller trees, you know, even some like, you know, even some bigger pine trees, you know, the bark is not exactly like the most, it's not exactly the most protective thing, so bullets can go straight just through the tree, so it's mostly for like cover from vision, not exactly because the tree would just block the bullet, always guaranteed or something. But it was hell of a lot more comfortable than having to dive chest first in the snow. Well, if anything, there was one thing that was nicer, you know, having to do those rushing exercises during the winter time than the summertime. And that was that dirt, sand, and all other, like, you know, imperfect, like, particles that you have on the ground, they would not go and stuff your, you know, assault rifles, like, gear stock, you know? So you would have to clean your gun a lot more frequently, a lot more thoroughly as well, during summertime, because that happens so much more easily. Which was also not fun. In fact, probably from all of the things that I experienced in the military, the most dislikable thing I would say that you would just have to prioritize was cleaning the gun. Cleaning the gun was never fun. Very much necessary, but not fun at all. If they just made it somehow more convenient with maybe different design on the assault rifles pieces or just different composition or something, just make it so that you can do it more faster and in an environment where you don't have to, like, you know, be like paying full attention while doing it at the same time. Just make it somehow more convenient, you know? Because the way we had it, we had to, like, we had to have a specific cleaning kit, obviously, for it. And especially cleaning the... I don't know what this is called in English. I guess I'm just gonna use some Finnish words, kind of. The nest where you shoot the bullets from, or the... I don't know, the bullet nest, you know, where the assault rifle as well as other guns load the bullets onto them. Oh, fucking hell, I don't know the vocabulary on this in English. Where... You know the part on the gun that loads the bullets from the magazine onto the, you know, firing part of the gun, you know? Like, that entire area gets so dirty, and it's so painful to clean. Like, even inside, on, like, you know, where there's obviously no, you know, weather changes and it's, you know, warm and nice, like, even there, it's just like, you're just scrubbing it for, like, you know, half an hour even sometimes. It's like, it's really bad. And you would still not get all of the old oil and dirt out of there, you know? And one thing that the higher officers were also very, like, particular about was using or having old oil inside the gun instead of only putting new oil in there. Because most of what you are cleaning inside of the gun is the old oil. It's not the old dirt, the old sand, or the old dust particles or whatever. They were very particular about, you know, having to swap the old oil and put new oil inside, you know, whenever you clean the gun. So that was like the one major part of what you were cleaning off. You were just literally cleaning off the lubricant and the cooling solution that you have for the gun, you know. So that would be what you were cleaning most of the time, not actually the dirt and rubble. Okay.
Are you ready to see him?
I'm ready.
Good.
Yes. The game really gives a lot of these options, huh? Is this gonna be some really long mission now because I'm seeing him, or what? There is no Hekaru here. He's seeing something that we do not see, which is unusual.
It's underneath the throne.
Obviously. So that's where Aether is.
I will see you soon, Outlander.
Oh! Hello,
The
Sekiro.
savior
What the
of
fuck?
Meridian. I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta.
He is
Insane
damn near
combat.
exactly in his composure the person I was expecting.
Impressive.
Literally to a T.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior. And a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
Yo,
I don't have
Aloy.
a price. I am not a hired killer.
Yo,
I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
are we gonna do
I
like...
count the corpses of marshals slain.
Are we
I
gonna do a
count
Kratos
hundreds more to
situation?
knock them.
Ares
Whose
is
lives
gonna
hang
hire
in
us?
the balance, I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try. You might even succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together.
We're gonna go to hiring
Such
spree.
warriors can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it. She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans have balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, the commander of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Force him to submit?
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold a Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance. Marshal Katalo will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use. I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest. Meet him there, and he will guide you to the Sky Clan stronghold. If you have any questions about your mission, now is the time.
Well.
Why won't the Sky Clan send contestants to the Cool Route?
Of the 3 clans, they have
My
the
first,
most
most
defensible
important question.
base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanath respect strength, and you drove Regala back at Barren Light.
That and most of your marshals are dead?
Correct.
What about Katalo? Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed, they will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Katalo still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan, he was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanath and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them?
As I learned from Fashav. He will be missed.
Man of strength and intellect. Lovely to see that. You know, I thought he was referring to maybe he wanted more manpower from the Karja, because that's something that the Tenakth were, well, according to the glyphs that I've been reading here and there. The Tenakth, during the, reign of the Mad Sun King, they used to capture some of the Karjas alive, as well as the Plainsong tribe members, the Utarus, and they forced them to, serve them as their violent rank. So I thought that's what he was referring to at first, but no.
What exactly is the Cool Route?
Where once the
We're gonna have
clans
to
fought
participate
each
in
other,
it, let's
now
be
we
honest.
fight as one against the machines. That
Even
is
though
my
it doesn't
law
sound
made
like it at
manifest
first.
in the Cool Route. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual.
Each
These
clan.
contestants face trial by combat against machines in an arena just beyond these walls. Those who distinguish themselves become marshals who bind the tribe together as peacekeepers.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the
I
embassy
wonder what's
were
gonna go wrong
warriors.
in this event in this game.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounced the clan that birthed them and pledged themselves to order and peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule, which is why you must ensure the next cool route takes place.
I wish I knew the English word for this, but yeah, he basically, I mean, he calls them marshals, but they are kind of his like warrior magistrates, I guess you could almost say. That they have like you know, certain power obviously in the area that he controls, but they also have power as like these peacekeepers, you know. So his voice and control can be also heard in the areas that he does not control. Because of like some, you know, what the fuck is this fucking word? Because of some like reconciliation-based rule format that they have on these Tanakh lands, you know.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did, on the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the three clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies, and Aether arrives.
All around me, the visions of the grove grew louder and brighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old ones spoke, and what they said changed everything.
So is that the reason, along with Vash? Oh wait, no, Vashav has nothing to do with this. Is that the reason? Well, outside from this, you know, the 10 in this place also, and all of the old world holograms, as to why they are able to, you know, have more interest for,
What did the old
you know,
ones say
what
to
the
you
old
in
ones.
this new vision?
The one called
Values,
Faraday
right?
foretold the growing danger of the machines, and said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words to heart. Renounced war between the clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber, beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Vashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers alive. After we turned back the red raids and tore down the battlements of Barren Light, she hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
What did you do? when
Obviously
Regala
you
challenged
survived.
If you were Tanakh, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from that fight. The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
So Regala wants you dead.
She does. But that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So I hear.
Yeah, let's
I'll
flaunt
do
with
what
that
you want
one last
and
thing.
go north to deal
Also,
with
it's time to
Dakota.
leave now, I think.
But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what
I
was
don't know what's gonna
promised
go wrong here.
if you succeed.
Something always
Speak to Deca
goes
on
wrong
your
with
way
plans
out.
in this game.
She
Always.
will arm you for the road ahead.
Deca. That's literally the marshal behind him right now. This person that we had been talking to before. Walking around this area with. Have I been on this spot yet?